Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. So in today's update video, we're gonna check out the light ride, and I'm honestly really excited. I think it's gonna be something like the Red String Trail ride, but at the same time, I don't really know what to expect, so I'm actually quite curious as well. The light ride is considered a new area, so we're basically checking out a new area today. Beside that, I also have an update on the horseshoe menu and where the championship schedule and like the race high scores went, because they were gone for a few weeks, but now they have finally returned, and I'm going to show you where you can find them. And we are also going to talk about something very exciting, which is the updated Tinker horse. I have a few photos ready of this new breed, so we're going to take a look at that after the light ride and also after talking about the horseshoe menu update. So yeah, without any further ado, I know this was quite a long intro, let's finally get straight into this video. Now first off, what do you need to do to be able to play the light ride? Because this is quite an important aspect of this whole quest. To be able to play this quest, you must have finished the quests where you join the Soul Riders and their allies for the memorial at Doyle's Abbey. So it's basically the last story quest, I think. And there's also a whole paragraph about the light ride. And there's also a whole paragraph about the light ride, but I'm not going to read all of that because this video is going to be quite long. So I'll put it on the screen right now. You can pause if you want to read it. And the last sentence says, to get started, you need to find Anne. Stein at Jorvik Stables seems to be the person who last saw her. So as you can see, we are at Jorvik Stables right now, which is very convenient because it's my home stable. And Stein is right here with a quest for us. Anne von Blissen is a legend here at Jorvik Stables. When she disappeared, we lost one of our own. Since she came back, we've been overjoyed. All the riders around the stables want to see that she's safe with their own eyes and show their support. Maybe it's too much attention, maybe it's something more. Let's just say her writing has been very intense. Everyone's been worried about her. You're friends with Anne, right? Well, I think she could use a friend right now. What is going on with Anne, you guys? I mean, she's right down here, I assume. What's with that look? Did you think I'd stay holed up in my bedroom crying over the past? Writing is life. Okay, that is so true. Like for real, writing is life. If I don't get back in a saddle, Darko wins. If I keep telling myself that, sooner or later I'll believe it. Right? I can't be in Valedale right now. The Druids, everyone, it's smothering. I need something to focus on. Something other than plotting how many pieces I'm going to chop Darko into when I get my hands on him. Okay, that's quite funny. Okay, so this quest, I think it's a race because we get horse XP as well. And the goal is try to keep up with Anne and Ganymede. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. It's a very difficult name, but you know, the horse that she's riding. So I'm gonna click on yes, and we're gonna do this race. So let's get into it. How long is this race? Oh my god. Oh, that was it. Okay, great. We've arrived, and here we have Lisa with Starshine. Faster! And then the name of the horse. Don't hold back. Faster, you coward! That is not very nice. Easy there, Anne. Why won't you leave me alone? Because we're a sisterhood. Are we? Always. Fine. I would beat you and Izabella if I had Concord. Huh, sure you would. Okay, Lisa, that was kind of sassy. Leave it to Anne to make hoping into a competition. That's one reason why we love her. Before you showed up on Jorvik, Izabella, the Soul Riders were drifting apart. Rescuing Anne brought us together again, but I still feel like we're oceans apart. Look for Linda's apartment in Jarlaheim. Since when does Linda have an apartment in Jarlaheim? I never knew of that. Destiny brought us together. It didn't make us friends right away. You're right, we had to figure that out for ourselves. I was pretty unreasonable at first, wasn't I? Sort of like, and then the horse's name, here. If only it was as easy to share everything with a person as it is to be myself with a horse. I must sound crazy. You don't sound crazy at all. I actually agree, because when I'm at the stables, I always feel so much more myself than I do at school or anywhere else. It's really weird. Do you guys have that feeling too? I know exactly how you feel. Exactly, I do. Us horse girls better stick together. That reminds me, do you know when I first felt like the four of us really became a sisterhood? The light ride? Yes, and it's that time of year again. What's the light ride? Oh, I sometimes forget you haven't been living on Jorvik as long as us. It's a Jorvik tradition tradition. Everyone rides out into the woods near Golden Hills Valley at night during the Aideen festival in order to seek the goddess's blessing. What? We should definitely do the ride again, a light ride reunion, and this time Izabella can join. What do you think? I would love that. I would absolutely love that. The ride begins tonight at Golden Leaf Stables. I could just text the others, but this is a pretty special event that deserves a personal touch. Izabella, could you let Linda and Alex know? I think Linda's back at her place in Jarlheim. You'll know it when you see it. Just look for the place with a grumpy old chestnut horse eating out front. And if you see Concord, let her know that attendance is mandatory. Not mandatory, mandatory. What's wrong with my speech today? So we're gonna head back to Jarlheim and I'll see you guys there in a minute. So as you can see, here we are in Jarlheim with Meteor and Concord as well. And Meteor says, good of you to drop by, Izabella. If you're here to see Linda, feel free to leave Lightbeam, which is the horse I'm riding, with Concord and me. Plenty of grass to go around, of course. If you brought apples to share, that would be even better. But sadly, I don't have any apples, so I'm sorry, Meteor. Linda's inside. I let her know you were coming. Go ahead and let yourself in. Okay, so we're gonna meet Linda in her room, and I think this was this one post that Star Stable made on Facebook. I'm not sure if the same post was posted on Instagram, but here's the picture, and I think we're gonna see that right now. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I'm inside right now, and this is so cool. I really hope we get to have our own rooms in the future because I love this. Izabella, can I tell you something secret? Something I haven't even told the other Soul Riders? Of course you can. Of course you can. I love secrets. I don't believe in monsters. What? Sure you don't. Okay, maybe some context. After all, we're crossing paths with strange creatures all the time. I find this such a hard word. I'm so sorry. What I mean to say is, I don't believe the world is black and white. No one is truly evil. Not even Mr. Sands. When I was in Pine Hill Manor, I learned about the man behind the monster. Long before he founded Darkor, well over 100 years before, John Sands was a young man madly in love with the girl of his dreams. Her name was Rosalinda. He thought the world of her. She loved books, asked lots of questions. I would have loved to have met her. Unfortunately for Rosalinda, her contemporaries didn't have the same enthusiasm for brainy girls looking for the answers to life's mysteries. Rosalinda was burned as a witch by a group known as the Sixth Hammer. Mr. Sands was heartbroken, and the void left by her death gave Garnock an opening. None of that excuses the things that Mr. Sands has done in his obsession with Garnock, but I still can't fight it in myself to hate him. So now that we know that, and I'm thinking about it for a second, I feel like that's actually a very mature perspective. Anyway, I presume you didn't ride here all the way to Jarlheim to hear about the sad history of Mr. Sands. What brought you here today? So Linda and Anne want to hold a light ride reunion? Count me in! Not that I need a special event to convince me to ride with my friends, especially in Golden Hills Valley this time of year. I wish I'd planned better, then I could have worn my traditional Norwegian riding dress. A lot of people dress up in old-timey clothes for their light ride. At least they used to. If you're looking to invite Alex next, she mentioned wanting to check in on her brother in Fort Pinta. Give Mayor Peanut a nuzzle for me. See you at Golden Leaf Stables. So now we have to go to Fort Pinta to give Alex a heads up too, and then we probably will finally get into the light ride. I know you guys, this is quite a long intro, but we're gonna get through it. And here we have Alex as well, and I just ran past her. I did not mean to do that. Hey, pizza delivery dude. I'm not the pizza delivery dude. Exactly, I'm not the pizza delivery dude. So I invited Alex to the light ride, and I really hope that we're gonna get into it now because girl, I'm impatient. I'm gonna take the ferry to Cape West Fishing Village now, and then we can finally get into the light ride, which no, the ferry, come on. And we're gonna talk to Lisa very quickly, and after that we're gonna get into the light ride because I'm gonna skip some parts because we just wanna get into it, right? Looks like the gang's all here. I'm so excited to do the light ride again. This will be great. Well, hopefully so. Okay guys, we're gonna get into it, hopefully. I mean, this looks really exciting. There's a lot of people here. Thank you to Karen for hosting the pre-ride festivities here at Golden Leaf Stables. And thanks to our friends from the Jorvik Rangers for helping us keep things safe tonight. We've all heard stories about Aideen, about how she brought the flame of Jor to give life to a cold island. Some say she took her first steps on these very shores. Whether or not you believe the old myths, you can't ride the trails here without feeling the presence of something ancient and beautiful all around you. Of course, Aideen's greatest legacy is her gift, that bond between a horse and rider that is unlike any other in the natural world. That bond is more than an understanding between species. In its purest form, it's two souls coming together in a perfect harmony. The rest of the world chuckles at Jorvik and its silly horse-crazy people. That bond, it's all in your head, they say, but we know it's not in our heads. It's here, in our hearts, and we know that it's no fairy tale. Tonight on the light ride, as you walk the trail commemorating Aideen's arrival in Jorvik, reflect on what her gift means to you. The bond gives strength. Her light gives hope. This is Aideen's legacy. What will you do with it? That's enough rambling from this old man. Tonight's ride is for you girls. Have fun, stay safe, and may Aideen light your way. That was quite a good speech. I'm really happy about that. So Lisa, Anne, and Alex are already going on the light ride, but Linda is keeping me here for a second to talk about a vision. After you left my space, I had a vision about this ride. Oh, no spoilers. No spoilers, exactly. Izabella, I'm serious. This wasn't a simple premonition. It was about you, and somehow not you. Me but not me? I know it sounds strange. Visions are rarely as clear as you'd like them to be, but I know, as surely as the moon is round, you are in grave danger, Izabella. Listen to the echo. What does that mean? I don't know. That's the message that you, who is not you, wanted me to deliver. I trust you'll understand what it means when the time is right. We'd better catch up with the others. The trail starts just across the water. Follow me. So before we're going to catch up with the others, I quickly want to turn on my sound because apparently the music is very beautiful and you will want to hear the sound that is with this trail ride. So I'm going to turn it up right now and let's take a look at what it sounds like as well here. You can actually cross the water with your horse right here. That's one thing they changed. And if we go down here, here are the other soul riders that we had to catch up with. Glad you jokers finally decided to join us. Brace yourself, Izabella. Our route is long and full of terrors. Kidding. We're just going uphill to the first stop. Okay, so let's go uphill to the first stop. These quests also have horse XP, which is very nice if you're riding a horse that is not very high in level. So yeah, that's very nice. Sometimes there's text that pops up right here, which sometimes disappears too quickly. Just like this one's gonna disappear too quickly for me to read it too. There we go. So I'm not gonna read the text down here. I think you might have to do this quest on your own if you would like to read all of it. But even then, I think you might have some difficulties because there are some glitches with these texts. I think Star Stable should fix that. Anyway, let's enjoy the beautiful light ride because it's so pretty out here. Look at these trees. There's literally golden birch trees. I love that. And the music too. Do you hear that? I love the music. I think we have arrived at the first stop, so I think we have to talk to Lisa now again. Oh no, this time it's Alex we have to talk to. Whoa, this is a spot. Yes, it is. It's so pretty out here. You'd better hope Lightbeam is hungry, Izabella. It's clover time. What's clover time? I think we have to collect clovers now to give them to my horse, which is very interesting. I mean, I love this. So after collecting all of the clovers, Anne says we should probably saddle up and get on with the ride if we're going to find the Flame of Jor. Are you ready? I surely am very ready, so let's get into it. Spyglass Saddle is a new location we've discovered, as you can see here, as well as Aideen's Ascent. That's cool. From here, you can also see part of the castle up there, which I think is really cool. This one's coming out in a few weeks, I believe. Through this trail, you cannot get to the castle yet because apparently the road is blocked, so you can't go there yet, not even to take a look at it. So maybe that was nice to mention, I don't know. Look how beautiful it is out here, you guys. I mean, this is so beautiful. I'm loving this so much. It's weird how just woods can be so magical both in-game and in real life. Especially in real life, actually. I think that riding out in the woods is so relaxing and it really makes you like come to your senses, if you get what I mean. It's very relaxing and it's like, almost like therapy. Here we have the bridge to this new castle and that looks so nice. I mean, just look at that. Oh my god, do you hear the music? This looks so nice. This is Aiden's Whisperer. Oh my god. How pretty is this, you guys? Pass through the gorge alone. And Linda also told us to listen to the echo, so we're going to try to do that as well. Alex is going first. Then we have Lisa who's going in. Then Anne with her horse and Concord as well. And then it's our turn. Linda is coming last. So let's go in. Oh, the music is so majestic. We have to listen to the echoes, so that's exactly what we're going to try to do. So I'm going to keep on silent right now and try to listen. What is this? Oh my god. What is going on? What happened? Are you kidding? No, you're kidding. She has passed the test. Izabella activated all 4 rune stones. Elizabeth? I'm so shook right now. I don't understand. Fripp as well? Her powers must be controlled. We must prioritize her training. Fripp, what are you doing here? Soon it will be time to meet your destiny, Izabella. Oh my god. Why are all these people here? I just don't understand. It feels like I'm in heaven, but just not heaven, you know? Her presence is much stronger than I ever imagined possible. Could she be? Could I be what? Please explain, could I be what? If you listened very closely to that, you could have heard Evergrace say, "You're right about this one." And the text says that as well. So you're right about this one, Elizabeth. She does seem special. That girl, the reasons the Keepers of Aideen formed. Are you ready for the trails, Izabella? Remember what happened to last time. Catherine. Catherine? What? That is insane. That's Catherine. Hello, Izabella. Are you the goddess? I am Catherine. Who is that girl? The goddess reborn, or so some believe. I'm sorry, not relieve. Am I that girl? Because I'm not sure. 2 souls united as one. That love makes you strong. Do not let it become your undoing. You must show them the way. Who? You carry the power inside you, but you are not alone. Find me and you will know the truth. The truth. Wait! Oh no, she's disappearing. Okay guys, we're back. That was so insane. I'm absolutely mind blown. This is just, I don't know what to say. Okay, so we have to join the other soul riders at the campsite now. That was very interesting. You guys, let me know what you think of that down below. I think it was so insane, and how did Star Stable, in what world did Star Stable come up with this? Because it's so genius. I loved that scene so much. I'm absolutely speechless. I know I might sound like overly positive right now, but it's truly how I feel. That was one of the best scenes that Star Stable has made so far. That was just insane. Talk with the Soul Riders about sisterhood and Aideen. So we've met up with them at this campfire, and now we have to talk about Soul Riders and stuff to do with Aideen. So let's take a look at what they have to say. Last year, after the ride, I was too afraid to open up about the things I saw. But since then, during many adventures, before and after Izabella came to Jorvik, we've become a sisterhood. There is no place for secrets in this circle. I've been thinking a lot about what comes next. For me, for us. Do we wait for the Keepers of Aideen to come up with a new leader to tell us what to do? It's not like having Elizabeth as a leader meant we just did as we were told. Rules and Soul Riders are like horses and hand grenades. They don't mix. You can say that again. We followed our hearts from the start. And look where that led us. You call us a circle. Well, the faster that circle turns, the more it feels like we're flying apart. Aideen's gift. Through all our ups and downs as Soul Riders, what is the one thing that never wavers? Our bond, the Soul Horses. That bond is unbreakable, even in death. Being a Soul Rider is more than being a hero with a horse. It's 2 souls working as one. Like Herman said, together we can solve whatever comes next if we trust each other and believe in that bond. I truly believe that. But what about the Keepers of Aideen? We still need their help, and someone has to step up to take Elizabeth's place. It's obvious who the natural choice is. It is? You, Alex. You poured your heart into helping the Druids. It's clearly Elizabeth was preparing you. But Anne, leadership is tied to the sun circle. No way. It's bad enough that my parents want me to take over the family business. I wouldn't take on Elizabeth's job for all the horses on Jorvik. This is a lot to take in. I'll think about it. Now we just have to figure out how Izabella figures into things. I don't suppose the goddess shed any light on that. I.e., someone yells. That's weird. I mean, what was that indeed? That sounded like someone screaming. Someone could be hurt. We have to investigate. So we're gonna mount my horse and run over to where the scream came from because someone might be hurt. We were just wrapping up the light ride when something spooked Roseby Woof. Is that the name of her horse? Petunia took a bad fall. Yo, please tell me she's okay. Lisa's gonna help Petunia and we are gonna try to find her horse. Oh my god, that's really cool. That was really cool. So now that Petunia is back up, we're gonna try to find her horse, which is probably somewhere down here. Right there is the gate to the Cauldron Swamp, so in case you're wondering where we are now headed towards Jasper's farm, apparently. We have to catch the horse now, which, is this like an Hanoverian? This is a Hanoverian. So we caught the horse, and this is a Bay Hanoverian, just not with the black mane, but with a brown mane, and it looks quite good. So we have returned Petunia's horse back to her, and the other soul riders already left because they had a lot to think about or to do, and Linda's still here because we need to talk to her for a second. Another eventful light ride coming to a close, but I have a feeling your adventure is just beginning. Remember how I mentioned having a theory about Catherine? This is the perfect time to investigate. That is, if you're not in a hurry. I just assumed solving mystic mysteries handed down by Aideen might be something you'd want to follow up on. So Catherine is Jasper's daughter, and old Jasper is right next to us, so we have to ask him about his daughter. So Jasper told us about Catherine's diary, and apparently there is some information in there that we might need for our investigation. So we're gonna try to find the diary now. So let's ride out to Jasper's barn outside Moorland Stables and meet up with Linda. In the meantime, I want to talk about what she said about who Catherine might be. So Justin's mom was also a Catherine, and she thinks that the Catherine we're looking for might be the same Catherine as Justin's mother, so they might be the same person. Unfortunately, we don't know where Justin's mother is, so that is not an option right now. Jasper did tell us about a diary in his old pack house near Moorland, so we're gonna go there and try to find the diary. Anywho, we are at Moorland, and I say, oh no, it's Justin. Oh, hey Izabella, it's good to see you. What are you doing over by my grandpa's old barn? Nothing at all. Hi Izabella, you didn't tell Justin anything about our investigation, did you? No? Good. Jasper didn't say where in the barn he left the diary. How about you start by looking around inside? So we're gonna enter the barn and try to find the diary. So as you can see here, we did find the diary, but it's all moldy and you can't really read what's in it anymore, so it's kind of like we can't use it. So Linda now says, it's clear that we aren't going to solve the Catherine mystery today. The diary won't give up its secret so easily, but there might still be a way. Do you mind if I borrow the diary for a bit? I just need to sleep on the problem. My best ideas come in my dreams, you know? In the meantime, please don't talk to Justin or others until we know more, and feel free to drop by my place in Jarlheim whenever you wish. I'll be in touch soon, and that was the end of today's quests. Okay, you guys, so now that we've finished the quests, we're going to take a look at the new horseshoe menu update. So if we're going to zoom in on the horseshoe menu right here, let's do that. You can see all of these icons on the horseshoe itself, right? So this one over here, which is high scores, was gone for a few weeks after this one, the global store, entered the horseshoe family. Star Stable made this high score button return, so if you click on it, you can still see the high scores for all different types of races and also the championship schedule for every day of the week. I'm really happy this function is back because I always use it for my championship challenge videos, and now I can make another one. I'm gonna wait though until the Bay and Illusion has entered the Star Stable Horses app because I want to buy that one in that video, maybe. With that being said, let's talk about the Tinker update as well. So a few days ago, I think maybe yesterday or the day before that, a few of the Star Stable ambassadors, I'm not one myself, but some friends of mine are, posted these pictures of the Tinkers on Instagram, and one or two even uploaded videos about them. If you just look up new Tinker update, Star Stable, I think you'll find it. So yeah, here are the pictures or the sneak peeks for these Tinker horses. I am so excited. They look so good. And yeah, what do you guys think of these horses? I'm really excited. I think they're coming with the Winter Village because the background is the Winter Village. And speaking of the Winter Village, the teaser on the website also says Jingle Bells, Bungle Smells, Gruggles lost his Yule Goats, which is basically an indication that the Winter Village is coming back next week, and I cannot wait to make another Winter Village video because those are one of my favorites, honestly. And with that being said, I want to thank you so much for watching because we have come to the end of today's video. This was one of the longest videos I filmed in my lifetime, so I really hope you enjoyed this extra long video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and also if you want to see more videos of mine, then please go ahead and subscribe down below, and also turn on your notifications for as long as that's possible to never miss out on any videos. And yeah, I really hope I'll see you back on Saturday with more Star Stable life hacks. I'm really excited about that video, and until then, have a great week. Bye guys!